Welcome to Teaching Family History to Beginners. Step by step. Turning hearts of the children to their fathers. Basic training for family history consultants on teaching beginners. Using the find, take, and teach principles. Begin by preparing for the visit. The basic steps in teaching others are: first, prepare spiritually. Second, discover their family history goals. Third, obtain access to their LDS Family Search account. Fourth, search their tree for green temples. Fifth, prepare a personalized lesson to meet their family history goals. Sixth, encourage members to take their names found to the temple as a family whenever possible. Seek the Lord's Spirit in prayer, and when prompted, fasting may be helpful. Take time to visit with those members that you will be teaching in order to find out what they want to accomplish involving their family history. Let's see how you can gain access to their family search account in order to find ancestors who need their temple ordinances completed to get out of spirit prison. To use the Help Others feature in Family Search, first go to FamilySearch.org and log in with your LDS username and password. Now go to the Family Tree tab and select Tree in the drop-down menu. In the upper right-hand area of the screen, click on Help Others. In the new box, you can enter the username and helper number of the person that you would like to assist. The helper number is the last 5 characters of their membership number, which is also on temple recommends and can be obtained from a member of the bishopric. Another option is to use the person's first and last name and their date of birth and helper number. For married females, you will need to use their maiden name. Once you are logged in, there will be a green box on the right-hand side of the screen with your name and the one you are helping. There are several ways that are available for you to find green temples in their family tree. The following videos from Family Search show a few of them. The first video is older, however it shows how to search the new descendancy view to find green temples.
I want to perform ordinances for my ancestors in the temple, but it seems all my family history work is done. The new descendancy feature on Family Search will help me find possible temple work to perform on behalf of my cousins, the descendants of my ancestors. Here's how it works. I look through the family tree for an ancestor that was born before 1830. I need to go far enough back to be able to find descendants of this ancestor born more than 110 years ago. For those born less than 110 years ago, I need to get permission to do their temple work. My 4th great-grandfather, Benjamin Foote Wright, matches what I need, so I click Tree to place him in the primary spot in Family Tree. I then change the view of the family tree to the new Descendancy view. This will display Benjamin and his descendants. Under Show, make sure there is a check mark next to the green icon, Request Ordinances. I can expand the view and see more of his descendants. I found a cousin that has a green temple icon next to his name. This means there may be ordinances available to request. Occasionally, you will see a warning that possible duplicates exist for this individual. If you see this warning, you will need to research this person further to resolve the duplication. For now, I'll skip this cousin and come back later. Here's another cousin with a green temple icon. There are no possible duplicates for Ida Mae Wilson, and she was born more than 110 years ago. After verifying her information is accurate and that the temple work has not already been done, I click the blue Request button, read and agree to church policy, and click Submit. I have found an ancestor to serve in the temple. Now I can find this ancestor on my temple reservation list.
Now let us review what we just learned in the video. First, sign into FamilySearch.org. Second, go to the Family Tree heading. Third, select Tree in the drop-down menu. Fourth, make sure you are in Landscape View. Fifth, click on the gray circles to the right of your last ancestor until you find an ancestor born before 1830. Sixth, click on Ancestor's name, and then click on Tree to put him in the primary spot. Be sure to screen all of those who have green temples for duplicates, data errors, and check for sources. It is best not to confuse the beginners with trying to resolve duplicates and fixing data problems. Finding a few names to reserve on the first visit is best. Too many names may overwhelm some beginners.
Click Family Tree and select the Fan Chart view. Using this view makes it easy to find one of my ancestors who might have missing descendants. I find an ancestor who is born before 1830, and then click Tree. I change the view to Descendancy. This lets me see my ancestor and all of his descendants. I use these icons to find names to take to the temple. The temple icons identify the status of temple work. The Request Ordinances icon identifies missing temple ordinances. The Record Hints icon suggests indexed collections I can use to search for this person. The Research Suggestions icon points to gaps in the family tree where descendants may be missing. The Data Problems icon informs me there are issues relating to this individual's information. My ancestor's daughter, Rhoda Griest, has a Research Suggestions and Record Hints icon listed together. Rhoda married a man named Albert Graves. They have no children listed. However, this research suggestion informs me it's likely they had children. The Record Hint directs me to this couple in the 1880 U.S. Census. It may help me discover more about Rhoda and her family. I confirm this is Rhoda by comparing the information from the census to the information on Family Tree. I describe how I know this information is correct and click Attach. It shows Rhoda and Albert had 4 sons. After I verify this information with other records, I can easily add their sons to Family Tree. When I return to Descendancy View, I see Rhoda and Albert with their 4 sons. Now I can reserve their ordinances. Just a few minutes ago, I thought my family history was done. Now I have found many ways I can continue building my family tree.
Let's take a look at some ways to teach beginners. Remember to teach line upon line and precept upon precept. Be sure to start with the basics. Remember what President Monson has said: none of us can become an expert in family history work without first being a novice. Begin by teaching how to find green temples, then how to do hint harvesting, and last, records research and resolving errors. Before meeting with the family, be sure to search for ancestors that have no duplicates or errors. Avoid teaching complicated concepts, such as resolving duplicates and fixing data problems. Stop. No duplicates allowed. After assisting someone to find the name of one or more of their ancestors and then reserving their temple ordinances, we are to invite them to assist and teach others on how to do the same.